Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon class. And for those of you who had attended this morning's class, welcome again. And so we're going to do some exercise, some warm-up exercise to joint, but more importantly, warm-up for the mind as well. So we're going to start with paying attention to our posture. That's the first step towards stress management, is reducing physical stress on our body, removing the weight. So we're going to sit with the spine straightened up as if someone is pulling the hair on top of your head. Then we're going to open the shoulder, relax the shoulder. Lean back the forehead so the weight of the head is on top of the shoulder, and tuck in the chin. Slightly lean back so the entire weight of the body is on the spine, not on the muscle. Now we're going to practice some deep breathing, abdominal breathing. I'm very smart here. Used to be a business guy, so got to do the right marketing. The first one is attentive A. The second one is abdominal A again. Focus on your stomach. Open your mouth slightly. Breathe out. Blow air through your mouth as much as you can, very slow. Now relax. Let the air comes in naturally through your nostril. One more time. Blow out air through your mouth. Relax. Now focus on your stomach. As soon as you feel that you're breathing in, open your stomach. As soon as you're breathing out, close the stomach. Use the stomach to breathe. Use the diaphragm to breathe. So that's another mechanism, very effective mechanism for relaxation, stress management. Finally, we want to anchor, another A, anchor our mind. We're going to lift up our arm, but before we do that, make sure our mind is with our arm and with our fingers. We're going to lift up our fingers, our hand as high as our shoulder. And now we're going to do some joint exercise with our wrist. As we do that, we're going to focus our mind on the wrist. Observe any change in the wrist, any heat, any pain, any numbness, any sweat. Go the other way. Now we're going to lower our hand. Again, come back to a posture. And we're going to raise the hand again, following the mind with the hand. We're going to focus on the elbow now. Again, observing any change in the elbow. Warming up our body as well as the mind. The mind and the body has to be one. Actually, the wandering mind is the greatest source of stress. If you don't anchor your mind on your body, then your mind will drift away. If you don't anchor your boat, the boat will drift away. Same idea. Now put your hands down. We're going to move to our shoulder. Very slow. Follow the hand with your mind. Stretch. Open, come down, touching the wall. Feel the pain on your shoulder. Relax. Go up again. Stretch. Come down and relax. Now you're going to keep hearing me saying relax. So you need to relax when I tell you to relax. You need to cycle between the yang and the yin. The yin is the feminine, is the restorative part. And the yang is the masculine, is the energetic part. So as much as you energize your body, you also have to relax the body. Okay? And now we're going to go the other way. Open, stretch. The reason that modern people are so unhealthy, it's not so much that there's anything wrong with a body. It's just that we're not using our body properly. We're not providing the right equilibrium for our body. We're constantly under stress, so now we need to learn how to relax. Up and down. Now again, check your posture. Relax your shoulder. And now put the hand in front of you. Up, all the way back. Open, feel the pain. Up again. Open, feel the pain. Relax. Up again. Open and relax. One more time. Up, open, relax. Now the hand in the back. All the way up. Stretch and come down. All the way up. Stretch and come down. All the way up. Stretch and come down. Now relax. Once again, pay attention to your posture. Focus on your breathing. And anchor your mind onto your body. We're going to do what's called the double blade. Sit up straight. Stretch out the right arm. Holding the left arm stationary. Separating the left hemisphere and from the right hemisphere of your brain. Now open all the way. Stretch the shoulder back to the left. Holding the right stationary. Open to the right. Open. Very slow. The mind follows the hand. Open. And one more time. All the way to the back. And relax. Completely relax. Now we're going to throw fist. So it's very important again to keep the mind and the body in unison. So as we bring up the right fist, we focus the mind on the fist and then we follow. Up. Follow the hand, come back, exchange. The mind goes from the right to the left. Up. Come back. Now go to the right. Down. Come back. Down. One hand at a time. Minds and body together. Up. And down. And one more time. Down. Now open the shoulders. Sit upright. Two hands. One. Mind following the hand. Two. Feel the vibration. Three. Four. And five. We're going to continue to work on the shoulder. But this time I'm going to involve the neck a little bit. Sit upright. Now we're going to take our shoulder. Going to lift it up. All the way up. As if you're bringing it up to your ear. And now open the shoulder. Circle all the way to the back. Open the shoulder. Feel the stress between your left and your right shoulder. And now relax. Completely relax. Now second time. Bring it up again. All the way up. All the way towards the back. Open the shoulder. Feel the stress between your shoulder. And relax. One more time. Open the shoulder. Bring it up. Relax. Open the shoulder. And completely relax. Now we're going to come back to the first A, which is being very attentive, paying attention to your posture. Stretch your spine, open your shoulder, lean back your forehead, tuck in your chin, and then the entire body lean back slightly, feeling that you have removed some stress on your body already by doing that. Now we're going to focus on our breathing. One more time. Deep breath. Blow air through your mouth. Relax. Now breathe deep but naturally. Feel your stomach. Now, maintaining this posture, we're going to put 2 hands behind the neck, behind the head. Look down, sit up straight, and we're going to bring the neck down, feeling the stress on the neck. And this is not just a neck exercise. This is actually relieving stress on the neck because it's a bottleneck for the chi that is coming up through your spine. So you have to sit upright when you do this, and sit properly when you do this. All the way to the left, and now all the way to the right, and back in the middle, and then relax very slow, very, very slow. Completely relax, and again, come back to the posture, sitting with the top of the head facing the sky. And now we're going to use our right hand. Holding this posture, we're going to bring the neck towards the right, fighting it, and relax. Same thing, holding the posture, the top of the head pointing the sky, and we're going to pull the head towards the left, and relax. We're going to relax one more time. Just take the head, bring it to the back. Very slowly bring it to the right, all the way around to the left, clockwise. All this time being very mindful of your neck. And now we're going to go counterclockwise. And relax. So we're done with the joint exercise, allowing us to then move to the next stage, which is clearing any blockage on the energy line. These energy lines are divided into secondary and primary. The secondaries are 12 secondary energy lines corresponding to the time of the day. So the Chinese have 12 hours in a day. Each one corresponds to the 2 hours of the modern clock. And each of these secondary energy lines is active for 2 hours. And then together they make up 24 hours. Then there's this primary energy line. There's one very famous one in the front and one very famous one in the back. So we're going to try to clear up some of the blockage of these energy lines. We're going to start with the fingers. Okay? You would see that we work with the fingers and work with the toe and work with everything in between. Okay? Open your shoulders, sit upright, pointing your 10 fingers towards the camera. Focus on the 4. Think of them as springs, holding them down with your thumb, locking your elbow. Okay? One of the students called this the exploding fingers. That's a good way to think about it. Wind them up and let them explode. Okay, now get ready and let go. Bang! 1, come back, feel the vibration. 2, come back, feel the vibration. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the Chinese believe that any pain that you feel in your body, the muscles and the tendons, all that, is a result of the blockage of your qi. Actually, qi stands for both life energy or circulation. So if your life energy is blocked, that's how you feel pain. You feel frozen shoulder, you feel carpal tunnel, you feel a bump in the back of your neck, something called Dawenger's hump. And if any part of your body is swollen because of inflammation, the Chinese believe that that's a lack of circulation. So to clear the blockage of the qi, we start with the fingers. We just did the exploding fingers, so now we're going to continue. Open the shoulder, take the hand, put the thumb and the middle finger together. This is called the lotus hand. I'm going to put that right here. There's an energy point here called the gate to the cloud. It's part of the lung energy line. Sit up straight. Get ready. 1. The back of the hand facing the camera. Feel the vibration. Come back. 2. Very slowly come back. 3. Very slowly come back. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. We're going to come back to the primary channel a little bit, okay? The one in the front and the one in the back. We're going to do some deep breathing now. Put your hands together, locking the fingers. Lift up your fingers and put them 2 fingers below the belly button, what we call the dantian. Sit up straight. Going to take a deep breath now from beginning to end, very gently, all the way up to the nose, okay? Close your mouth. Breathe in, very slow. Breathe out. Open your hands. Maintain the stress on your wrist and imagine there's 2 mountains on the side. Climb the mountain, open the shoulder, feel the stress on your shoulder. As soon as you come back, relax. Completely relax. Going to do a second time. Lift up your hand. Start with the dantian right below the belly button. Focus on your nostril, very slow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Climb the mountain. Relax. One more time, one last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Climb the mountain. Now we're going to stretch the spiral cord, the back, which coincides with the governing vessel. Up. Stretch all the way up. Stretch feel the stress on your finger, your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder, and your spine. And now, all the way back. And back in the front, all the way to the left. Hold it. And all the way to the right. Hold it. All the way to the left. Stretch your spine. Chris, Nita, yes, you can do this standing up. It's no problem. All the way to the right. And come back in the middle. Relax. Make sure you lock your elbow next time, okay? Now we're going to put the hand on top, touching the left shoulder. The head points to the sky, so we're putting pressure on the shoulder, grabbing the right elbow. And we're going to stretch. Stretch our spine. The other way. Stretch the spine. Sit properly. Open the shoulder. Relax. Now, while we're holding this posture, we're going to put our hands together in the back, fingers pointing down at the bottom of a spine. Going to rotate these fingers so that they're now pointing up, and then now we're going to slowly bring them up the spine while holding the posture. Okay, now we're going to sit properly. Now we're going to open the shoulder, and we're going to hold it like that. And relax. Take a deep breath. Relax completely. Take your right hand, palms facing the sky. Take your right hand, put it between your fingers and your palm. Bring that hand down gently. Focus on the elbow. Push out the elbow. Push it all the way out. All the way as if you're going to break that elbow. And hold it there. Eyes looking at the camera. Push your arm up with the elbow. Don't let it go. All the way up. Up, 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 up. All the way up. All the way to eyebrow level. Now hold it. And relax. Relax. Focus on your breathing. Relax. Okay, let your heart settle. Right? That actually put a lot of stress on your heart. That's very cardio. Now right hand. Same thing. Bring the hands down. Push out your elbow. Push it all the way out, all the way out, all the way out. Now push your arm up with the elbow. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. All the way up to the eyebrow. Hold it. Keep pushing. And relax. Completely relax. One more time. Relax. Now we move to the third stage. We did the joint exercise. We'll clear up blockage of a chi in the upper torso. And now we're going to energize the chi line. Open your shoulders, sit up straight, relax, heads to the right hand in front of you, forming the empty hand. Put the right hand on your left shoulder, fingers on top, and the palm of the hand touching the gate to the cloud. There's an energy point here called the well of the shoulder. It's part of the bladder, the gallbladder energy line. Heads turn to the right. Use your left ear. Listen. Wake up. And continue. Concentrate. Heads to the left hand, empty hand. Put the left hand on the right shoulder, right ear. Listen with the right ear. Wake up and continue. Okay, relax. Left hand, put the elbow on top of the head pointing the sky. Slightly pinch the upper part of your right ear using your right hand, empty hand. This is the important energy point for the heart, but it's actually the emotional part of the heart. It's actually connected to the thymus gland. Okay? Listen with your left ear. Wake up and continue. The other hand. Left hand, empty hand. Listen, wake up, continue. Okay, one more, and probably the most important one is back to the elbow again. Put your hands up, locking your elbow. Use your right hand, empty hand, fingers on top, and then wrap around so that the center of the palm is pushing on the side, covering three very important energy points correspond to the three yin line, the lung, the pericardium, and the heart. Listen with your left ear, focus, wake up, empty hand. open the shoulder. Right hand locking your elbow. Left hand, empty hand, wrapping it around. Listen with your right ear. Wake up and continue. Okay, now we're done with the 6 energy line from the finger. We're going to work on the 6 energy line from the toe, particularly work on the lung and the heart, which belongs to what's called the upper burner, what's above the diaphragm. Then there's between the diaphragm and the belly button, and then there's below the belly button. Okay, so now we're going to work on a very, very important energy line that's in the back. This is a yang line because it's facing the sun. It's the one that is influenced by the sun. The yin lines are the ones that are away from the sun. Okay, open up your shoulder, sit up straight. Use your right hand, the center of the palm, wrap around, reach behind. Okay, and then now use your left hand, the back of the hand, and then reach behind where you think the kidneys are, the adrenal. Okay, now sit up straight. Get ready. Think of yourself as a vertical windmill. Okay, get ready. Go. Okay. All right. Now we're ready for the lower part of our body. Hey, look at that. Okay. All right. And we're going to massage the outside, which is the part that is facing the sun. That's the yang. Then we're going to massage the inside, which is away from the sun. That's the yin. We're going to start with the upper part, which is the yin line that corresponds to the liver. Picking 3 points, starting in the middle, focus the entire time. Okay, get ready, go. Okay, now move towards your hip. Get ready, go. Now move towards your knee, but before the knee, okay? Get ready, go. Close your knee. We're going to work on the outside now. Going to work on a very important energy line, the yang line, which is the one to do with the gallbladder, which actually starts at the very top like all yang energy line does. This one goes to the shoulder, then it goes to the hip, and then it just travels all the way down. So we're going to take 2 energy points on the outside, starting with the one closer to the hip. Get ready, go. Now move towards the knee, get ready, go. I knew that was too good to be true. Hang on just 1 second. Hang on. There. Okay, now we're going to move towards the knee. Get ready, go. Okay, now hold on to the knee. Slowly move down, feeling the bone. The minute that you're outside of the bone, outside the knee, this point is called the spring at the bottom of the heel on the yang side. Get ready, go. Move towards the middle. Okay, now go all the way down to the ankle. Measure 4 fingers up on the side. Okay, ready? Go. Okay, now working on the inside now. Open your knee. Work on the knee first. Get ready? Go. Okay, now stay with the knee. Slowly move down, feeling the bone. And the minute that you get to the part where there's no more bone, again, it's the spring at the bottom of the heel. This one is the yin side. We do it from inside out. Get ready? Go. Okay, move towards the middle. Get ready? Go. Okay, now once again, go all the way down to the ankle. Measure 4 fingers up from the inside out. This is called the 3 yin meet. All 3 yin energy line meets here, just like the elbow. Okay, get ready, go. Okay, now you feel the tingling, right? Okay, because you're creating some disturbance in your energy field, causing a good effect on the circulation. So now we're going to massage the feet, starting with the top of the feet. So 5 toes, 5 energy lines. In between them, we're going to massage in between, okay? Using the edge of your finger. Moving from the big one to the little one. The big one is the splint, and when you get to the little one, that's the bladder with the stomach and the liver and the gallbladder in between. The only one missing is the kidney. Okay, we'll work on the kidney in a minute. And now come back to the big one, massage. Some of them are a little more painful than the others, and for some people there might not even be any pain. I hurt more on the big one and the little one, not so much in the middle. Okay, now go to the right side. Massage in between. And now go all the way back to the big one. Okay, now just massage all of them together. Massage all of them together, okay? All right, and same thing on the right side, left side. Massage all of them together. They're very cold, okay? As you get older, that's what happens, is that you don't have as good a circulation as you had before, or you're less mobile, right? Any number of reasons would do that. Okay, now we're going to massage from the bottom of the feet all the way up to the heel. Okay, the bottom of the feet is the beginning of the kidney energy line. So if you cover up your toe, the length of the remaining 1/3 is the kidney energy line called the gushing spring. So you use 2 thumbs, massage that. Now use the knuckle and just work on it, feel the pain. Okay, now we're going to start with this one, go all the way up to the knee. So starting with the gushing spring, go across to the arch. Right there at the arch is the energy point that corresponds to the splint. So press in with your thumb, feel the pain, clearing the blockage. Okay, now holding on to that, come down along the arch before you hit the heel, back to the kidney again. This is the second energy line or point for the kidney. Interestingly, the first one is called gushing spring, and this one is the valley of the simmering. It's where you heat up the water and distribute all that energy to the rest of the body. Interesting. How do they think of these things? Okay, now continue with the kidney. Put your thumb on the angle, comes down, just come down, okay? And this is the energy line, energy point for the kidney. Nita, you don't want to be doing this standing up. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, now hold on to the ankle, 4 fingers, right below the bone, right? You feel the bone right below the bone. This is called the 3 yin meat. This one is the jackpot. This is where the liver, the kidney, and the splint all come together. Very, very good point. Very good for acupressure. This is like acupuncture, except that you don't use a needle. Okay. All right. Now, hold on to that. Glide along that bone, and you notice how it curves behind the knee, right behind the knee. Okay, right there. Okay, not all the way back, but just where it curves at that. Okay, this is the splint. Splint is the yin. Bottom of the spring at the bottom of the heel. Okay, now we're going to pick up 2 yang energy line, one in the back of the calf. This is the bladder. Remember we talked about the bladder being the back, facing the sun? The bladder energy line, okay, before you... Okay, there's a very good point. Then, a very good one, if you go to acupuncturists, this is what they always do, this one. Now put the 2 fingers at the dimple, the one on the left, 4 fingers, and on this side, okay? Press in. This is the one that has to do with the stomach, okay? So the Chinese medicine, they think the stomach and the splint is one pair, and it's less about digestion and more about what's the word? Metabolism. Okay. So there's a lot of organs that the Western doctor recognized that falls into the management of these 2. Things like the pancreas would be one. Okay. So if you have diabetes like I do, then you work on those. All right. Now to the right side, the center of the feet, the gushing spring. Okay, now use the knuckle again. Really work on that. The kidney is the second heart. It's a very, very important organ, okay? Very important energy line. All right, now hold on to the gushing spring. Walk up to the arch. Press in. Okay, that's the splint. Okay, now hold on to that. Come down along the arch before you hit the heel, back to the kidney. Okay. Now continue the kidney. Hold on to the knuckle straight down from the angle, not knuckle, angle. Okay. Work on that. Okay. Now back to the angle. 4 fingers up from the bone, slightly down. 3 in the meat. Okay, now go up along the bone where it comes around, and I'm right-handed, so I go around with my right hand, press in with my right hand. Okay, now back of the calf, the bladder. Okay, and one last one. Find the 2 points, the 2 dimple. The one on the right now, 4 fingers down, and then on the right side of the bone. That's the stomach. Okay, so we're done with the earth. So there's this heaven, the earth, and what's in the middle, which is the being, the interbeing, human being. Okay, so 3 important energy points. One is in this part of the palm. You take the middle finger, fold it down. Where it touches is the palace of labor. This is a very important point. Use the flat part of your thumb, and then on the other side, fold it down where it touches. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more points on the hand, and this one is, I would say it's hard to explain, but hard to translate. I'll do that. I will do that. But the more common translation is the mouth of the tiger. So you have your index finger and your thumb. They form a valley. So as you come into the valley, press towards the thumb. Okay. So this one is actually the large intestine. Now the intestines are for digestions. That's what the Chinese doctor thinks. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense, right? Because if your digestion is bad, you have a bad digestive system, so you should have more fiber, more water-soluble fiber, more probiotic. That's for the intestines, right? The other thing you should do is do more abdominal breathing, so you can massage them. Okay, now the other side. Find the valley, go into the valley, push towards the thumb. I guess the proper translation would be something like converging valley. That would be a good one. Converging valley. Okay. Now there's 2 more. There's another one that I like to do just because it's fun to find it. So imagine you're shaking hand with yourself, putting them together. Now take the index finger, reach over, and where you touch is right below the thumb. Is an energy point. This one is the lung. Okay. It hurts a little bit, and now the other side, same area. Okay. All right. So now we're done with the being. So time to do the heaven, huh? So the Chinese believe that in addition to maintaining equilibrium with yourself, you need to maintain equilibrium with the environment, which means that the human is of a very humble existence, and it exists between the heaven and the earth, right? So we have energy points that touches the earth, we have energy points that touches the heaven, and then what's in between. So to work on this is where the top of the head is called the 100 meat, and it's where all the 5 or 6 of the yang energy line comes together. Okay, and to do that effectively, you have to sit properly. So sit properly, open your shoulder, relax your shoulder, straighten up your spine, lean back the forehead, tuck in the chin, and now take your 10 fingers and put that on top of your head, going down, okay? Get ready, go. Okay, now we're done. Took a lot of work to really get the 12 secondary energy line going, and it's time now to work on the primary. And it's important that we focus now on the abdominal breathing. And it's also now time for us to do some sitting meditation, right? All right, so back to the 3A that I talked about. One is being very attentive to your posture. So if you sit on the mat like I do, make sure that you sit like a bell, so your feet are the pedestal, nice and firmly on the ground. If you don't touch the yoga mat, put some pillows, okay? Now, the hand should just be relaxed. Relax your hand, okay? Relax your hand for now. And then straighten up your spine as if somebody is pulling the hair on top of your head. Stretch it so much that you feel like you're hurting yourself a little bit. And then just relax a little bit. Then it's the shoulder. Open your shoulder. Relax your shoulder. Reviewing the 2 energy points. Now take your forehead. Relax your forehead. Bring your forehead back so that the neck touches the collar. And then now tuck in your chin so that you're putting pressure on the artery. Now go to your eyelid. Relax your eyelid. Open at least one of the eye slightly so you can see through your eyelashes. Now take your entire body and lean forward. And then as you lean back, hold the hip in place. So the hip is actually slightly bent forward, but your entire body is bent backward. This way, you put some pressure on the adrenal, temporarily tell it not to put out any stress hormone, forcing your body into the parasympathetic mode to rest and digest. Now you take your tongue, and the tip of the tongue should be touching the roof of your mouth, between the roof of your mouth and the teeth, right there. That way, as you relax, as you enter parasympathetic, your salivary gland is reactivated. You're generating a lot of saliva, and you let the saliva go down to your stomach. The saliva is full of enzyme. It's good for your digestion, good for your immune system. So this is the first stage, being very attentive to your posture, relieving any stress of your body by not using, or at least use as little muscle as possible. Now we're going to focus on our breathing. Just do 3 deep breaths. Blow air through your mouth. Relax. Feel how your stomach opens as you breathe in. Breathe out again. Blow air through your mouth. Relax. One more time. Blow air through your mouth. And then relax. Feel how your stomach opens when you breathe in. As soon as you know you're breathing in, open your stomach. As soon as you know that you're breathing out, collapse your stomach. Try to move that diaphragm. You're not very good at it yet. This is just a baseline, okay? This is just a baseline. Don't get discouraged. We're going to do some exercise. This is just the baseline. So this is the second part. Abdominal breathing is very important. As you sit properly, using the diaphragm to breathe has the benefit of massaging your internal organs. Now we're going to continue and we're going to do some exercise. We're going to do some exercise, okay? Sit properly. Focus on your body. Let go of your thinking mind. Let go of your mind. Let go of your brain. Don't try to analyze. Don't try to solve problems. Just relax. Let it go. Let it go. And then bring up your hand slowly and let your mind focus on your hand as you bring up your hand. Just feel your hand as you bring it up. Nothing else. Now bring it towards your body. Just feel your hand. And then drop your hand slowly. And then relax. Bring it up again. Breathe in with your nose. Close your mouth. Bring it towards your body. Very gently breathe out. Bring it up again. Breathe in. Bring it towards your body. Breathe out. Bring it up again. Breathe in. Bring it towards your body and then breathe out. Relax. One more time. Breathe in. Bring it towards your body. Breathe out. Bring it up. Breathe in. Now we're going to cross a hand, one in front of another. Now we're going to breathe out. Keeping your back, keeping your spine straight. Breathe in. Let go of your mind. Let go of your mind. Bring it towards your body. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Crossing your hand. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Bring it towards your body. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Towards your body. Breathe out. Now we're going to come back to our sitting. Once again, check our posture, starting with the feet, the legs, and then the spine, then the shoulder, then the forehead, then the chin, then the eyelid, then the tongue. Lean forward, and then come back, holding the hip in place, keeping pressure on the adrenal, all the way back, all the way back. Now focus on your breathing. It's a little bit more obvious, a little bit more prominent now. As soon as you're breathing in, open your stomach. As soon as you're breathing out, collapse your stomach. Feel the freshness of the air coming in through your nostril, all that positive energy. Feel the negative energy as you breathe out. We're going to sit like this for just 1 minute. Just focus on your breath. 1 minute, okay? Sit properly. Focus on your breathing. Focus on your stomach. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, open your eyes. We're going to continue the exercise. So Again, keeping the posture as stress-free as possible. Okay. Try not to use the muscle. Just sit properly. Let the weight of the body stack on top of each other. It's already a very good way to reduce stress, managing your physical stress. Doing abdominal breathing, okay, has the benefit of exercising your internal organs. And if you sit properly, it actually, combining the stomach and the posture actually allows you to exercise your parasympathetic nerve. So now you're away from the sympathetic, away from the flight and flight that you do now as a modern people 24/7, and really give a chance to your body to relax. And the other benefit is that as you breathe with your abdomen, it's constantly exercising the intestine, which of course helps with the digestion, but it also generates electricity. So the dantian is actually the second brain. So the next part, we're going to do some more exercise, and then we're going to learn how to make use of this energy, make use of these free electrons, and let it circulate through our energy line, using our chi as a harness between our body and the mind for the ultimate purpose of anchoring our mind onto our body. Okay? So harness is actually the true meaning of the word yoga. Yoga means huge, right? It means yoke. It means it's the piece of wood that they put in front of the oxen as they pull the cart, synchronizing them. It's the harness. So the chi is the harness between the body and the mind. So we're going to learn how to use that. Before we do that, we're going to kick it up a notch by doing another exercise. So sit up straight. Again, keeping up your mind, relax, focusing on your hand. And now we're going to bring up a hand like the butterfly, like the wings of the butterfly. And now bring it together, embracing yourself. And now open it. Very, very relaxed, all the way up, the back of the hand touching, relax. As we come down, we breathe in with our nose. From the beginning to the end, as we open up, we breathe out with our nose. Breathe in. Breathe out very slow, very steady. Okay, don't try to breathe too hard. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bring your hands down. Relax. Back to the sitting position. Checking your posture. Relax your hand. Stretch your spine. Open your shoulder. Lean back your forehead. Tuck in your chin. Slightly tilt back as if you're going to fall over. You notice that my back is now actually pointing the sky. This is called one pillar supporting the universe. Now we're going to focus on the breath, focus on the stomach. Notice how the stomach expands when we breathe in. Notice the freshness of the air coming in through our nostril. Notice the positive energy. As we breathe in, we're going to bring all that positive energy from the bottom of a spine, along the spine, up to the top of the spine, to the back of the head, all the way to the top of the head. delivering all that positive energy to our brain. Feel that the top of the head is actually cooling down because of that. Now, as we breathe out, we're going to take any of the remaining negative energy away from our head and just let it sink. Don't need to force it, just let it sink and let it roll down the hill from the starting at the forehead to the bridge of the nose to the lip, all the way down, all the way down, all the way to the leg, feeling the legs are getting a little heavier, absorbing all that negative energy, dissipating now back to the earth. Again, as we breathe in, we start at the bottom of the spine, bring that up very slowly to the top of our head. As we bring it up, we bring our body with us, stretching our spine, opening our shoulder, lean back our forehead, tuck in the chin until we reach the very top. As we breathe out, taking away all the negative energy, let it just sink. As we do that, we lean back like we're getting out of the way. Getting out of the way the negative energy. Let the energy come down on its own, all the way down to our feet. When we reach our feet, we come back to the back, maintaining the pressure on our adrenal. Remember how we have to sit with the hip facing forward, maintaining the stress on the adrenal, and then starting at the bottom of the spine, very slowly go up, bringing the body with you all the way up to the top of the head, feeling the coolness on the top of your head now. And then come down very slowly, let it just sink on its own weight, but lean back to get out of the way. Notice how it comes down all the way down to the feet. The feet is actually heavier, feeling the weight of the negative energy. Once again, come back. So we're going to do this for 3 minutes on your own. Commit to 3 cycles at one time. Commit to it, okay? Once you start, finish it. All 3, very slow. Don't rush it. Up, bring the body with you. Down, lean back to get out of the way. And when you finish your 3 cycles, you can commit to 3 more, or you can take a break and then commit to 3 more. Okay? Make good use of the time. Maintain the posture. Continue to do abdominal breathing. And then now using the chi energy as an anchor, as a harness to anchor your mind. Okay? A for attention to your posture, A for abdominal breathing, and A for anchoring your mind onto your body. Okay, open your eyes very gently. So you should make a habit of doing this every 2 hours, every 3 hours. Set an alarm clock. So when you work on your desk, in between Zoom meetings, in between your work, in between your family, taking care of your family, give a little bit of quality time to yourself and just do these three things. Being very attentive, A for attentive to your posture. Try to sit properly so you're relieving stress, right? Relieving stress, sit properly like that. That's all it takes, right? Because you're constantly like this, whether you're looking at your iPhone or your phone or your computer, or if you're an artist or if you're a chef, or you're constantly like this. So sit properly, just sit properly. A for attentive to your posture. Do 3 deep breaths and then continue to focus on your breathing using your diaphragm. Do some exercise if you want, or just sit there. Okay, A for abdominal breathing. And then finally, just 3 minutes of doing what is called the microcosmic orbit, really anchoring your mind onto your body. And for that 3 minutes, notice that the quality of your sit. Notice the quality of your sit. You didn't drift away, you didn't fall asleep, you didn't do any of what we call the lazy Zen. Your mind didn't go anywhere else, it completely focused on your body. So you aren't doing any monkey Zen, okay? So it's the quality that matters, right? Okay, so now we're gonna come to the finale, which is, if there's one thing you can do to really manage your stress, is give yourself a facial massage. So we're going to start at the top of the head, and as you do that, you really have to convince yourself to relax. Really, really enjoy this. Okay, now the forehead, the side of the face, and just tell yourself, relax. Come on, relax, 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 relax. Okay, now take your hand, put it behind your ear. Feel the bone behind your ear come down until you don't feel the bone anymore. Use 4 fingers and just very gently, don't use a lot of force, just very gently relax. Okay, and move your neck a little bit so you can get to all the different orientation. Relieve all the stress in your neck. Okay, now take the index finger, put it right outside your nose, and then just massage and relax. Relax. Okay, now take 2 fingers, start at the corner of your eye, firmly but gently go all the way down to the corner of your mouth, and then relax. Again, relax. Relax. One more time. Relax. Take your right thumb, put it right under your eye at the edge of the eye socket, starting at the corner of your eye all the way to the tail. And then again, relax. 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 And now to the right. Now we come to the mother of all stress reservoir, which is our eyebrow. Put your hands in the middle and just squeeze those eyebrows. Relax. And relax. And one more time. And relax. Now, this is where the 2 energy meets, the governing and the conception. It's 1/3 down from the tip of your nose, from the edge of your nose, 2 fingers, and just relax. Relax. Okay, now we're going to relax our internal organs, because the fingers actually connected to the internal organs. Pull your fingers one at a time. Relax. to the right hand. Continue. Okay, now we're going to massage the fingernail. Again, telling yourself to relax. Okay. Okay, one more exercise. Working at the bottom third of your lung, which is not, you don't normally use that much of your lung, but when you do abdominal breathing, especially with the butterfly, when we collapse, we actually breathe in, so it pushes the diaphragm down, and when we expand the lung, we breathe out, so it brings up the, so this really exercises the lower third of our lung, and now important to get any remaining bad chi out there, any bad air out there, okay? Sit up straight, so you're not compressing your lung, and focus on the elbow, and make sound, okay? 5 times. Okay? All right. So I don't remember seeing any questions. Hi, Josh.
Hey, Denny. Hey, everybody. I don't remember seeing it either.
That's good. So we're going to close by doing a metta chanting. So I explained before that the metta means loving kindness, and it's evening for us now in North America. So it's a good time for us to reflect. It's a good time for us to reflect. Actually, the practice of metta is a very yin way of practicing our spiritual health. So it's a good time to take account of all the things that we're thankful for, especially to those among us who are also caregivers, taking care of elder relatives, taking care of loved ones. Taking care of someone else is actually a very stressful, very, very stressful, and very, very lonely endeavor. I should know. And the only way to heal is to bring out the best of you. And the best that you have to offer is gratitude, being very grateful that we still have time to spend with our loved ones, that we still have a health, that we still live in a relatively safe corner of the universe, that we still have a family, our friends, our colleagues, that we still have people out there risking their life, taking care of us, whether they are firefighters and responders in case we're trapped in a flood or earthquake, or just at home, like in the last year and a half. Very, very grateful. With that, we now have the resources to forgive. Think of all the people that have hurt you, including the one you care for, particularly the one you care for. How sometimes they just say their most hurtful things. Whether they do that intentionally or unintentionally, it doesn't matter. It hurts. It's now time to put that aside, to forgive them, but also forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for all the wrong that you have done to others, things that you have said in response that are also quite hurtful, even if it's unintentional. Show that loving kindness to yourself. With that, we're ready for the next step, which is generosity. That we want to share, particularly the merit that we earn today with our spiritual practice, with our exercise, with our meditation. We want to share that positive energy with all beings around the universe, human, non-human, mammals, non-mammals, formless, all of the beings that are suffering right now. We want to share with them our positive energy. We want to bless them by chanting a single verse from the Metta Sutta, the Sutra of Loving Kindness. As I chant in Pali, I want you to follow, and I want you to put this hand, the palm together, which is a universal symbol for respect, humbleness, and gratitude. As I chant, I want you to focus on the sound that I make and follow. I shall chant in Pali, the original language of Buddha. Receive this blessing as if it comes from Buddha directly. Sape Sata Sukhi Hantu Sape Sata Sukhi Hantu Sape Sata Sukhi Hantu. Until we see each other again, may you be blessed with joy, with peace, and with health. Okay? Okay, let me type it out for you, and then you can look it up. And there's some very good version of that on the YouTube. Okay, it's a very, very good one. And if I have time in the future, I will tell you the story.
Denny, do you want to do a quick translation of that?
Word by word.
However you like.
Okay, so this one means may all beings be safe and happy. That's what this means. Sabe Sata is basically all beings. That's the Sukhi is and then Hantu is always the word you close. Yeah. So you should let me just send it out so you can copy and paste. Look it up. It's a very good one. It's actually just one verse from a long chant. There's some very good version of that, and it just goes in. So the one I do sometimes is a longer one. This is a single verse. So the longer one is Sabe Sata Avaya Hantu Sabe Sata Ayabaja hantu sabesata, anaka hantu sabesata, sugihatano parantu. So that would mean to may all beings be free from animosity and negative energy. May all beings be free from mental suffering. May all beings be free from physical suffering. And may all beings be full of joy and protected with positive energy. That's a longer one. So maybe I should do that next time. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that next time. Okay, good. Thank you so much. See you next week.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Denny. Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.